Hey, welcome back to Sun, Sand, and Waves, the podcast where we talk about fun everyday life in California. I'm Julian.
And I'm Olivia. Hi, everyone. Oh my goodness, Julian. I am so excited about today's episode. I could not sleep last night because I was thinking about it.
Really, you couldn't sleep? Olivia, we talk for a living. How are you still excited?
Because today is special. Today, we are talking about one of the most beautiful, most famous, most amazing places in all of Southern California. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Tell the people, Olivia.
We are talking about Malibu Beach.
Yes, Malibu. Oh man, just saying that word makes me want to grab my sunscreen and go right now.
Same. Okay, so for everyone listening, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This podcast is made for English learners all over the world. We speak slowly, clearly, and we explain vocabulary words as we go.
Exactly, so don't worry if you don't understand every single word. Just keep listening. Your English will get better every episode. And today's topic, the beach. Who doesn't love the beach?
Nobody. The beach is universal. Whether you are from Japan, Brazil, Germany, Nigeria, India, everyone understands the feeling of sand between your toes.
Sand between your toes. That is a beautiful sentence, Olivia.
Thank you. Okay, so here's what we have planned for today's episode. We are going to talk about everything Malibu Beach, the weather, what to bring, what to eat, what to do, and so much more. It's going to be a full day at the beach just with your headphones on.
A virtual beach day. I love it. And even if you've never been to a beach before, by the end of this episode, you're going to feel like you were right there with us.
Okay, let's go. First things first, let's talk about what makes Malibu so special. Julian, you've been going to Malibu since you were little, right?
Oh, yeah. Since I was maybe 6 or 7 years old, my family used to drive out there in the summer, and I just remember thinking, wow, this place is magical.
I love that. Okay, so let's paint the picture for our listeners. Let's describe Malibu.
All right, so Malibu Beach, where do we even start? Let's start with location. Malibu is a city, well, actually a small beach city on the coast of Southern California.
And by coast, we mean right on the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. So when you're standing in Malibu, you are looking at the Pacific Ocean. It's huge. The water goes all the way to Asia from there.
That always blows my mind. Like, if you just kept swimming in a straight line, you'd eventually reach Japan.
Don't try that at home, everyone. So, Malibu is about 30 miles. That's about 48 kilometers from downtown Los Angeles. So, if you're visiting LA, Malibu is a great day trip.
And the drive there is beautiful, by the way. You drive along Pacific Coast Highway. Everyone calls it PCH. It's a road that goes right next to the ocean. On one side, you have the blue water, and on the other side, you have these big, beautiful mountains.
The Santa Monica Mountains, they're so pretty. Green hills, and sometimes you can see wildflowers, and then suddenly, boom, you're in Malibu.
And Malibu is actually about 21 miles long, roughly 34 kilometers. So it's not just one small beach, it's a long stretch of coastline with many different beaches and coves.
Some of the most famous beaches in Malibu are Zuma Beach, El Matador Beach, Point Doom, and Surfrider Beach. Each one has a different feel.
Totally. Like Zuma Beach is wide and big, perfect for families. El Matador is more hidden and dramatic with big rocks and caves.
El Matador is so beautiful. It looks like something from a movie.
It actually has been in movies. Malibu is super close to Hollywood, so a lot of films and TV shows are filmed there.
Okay, let's talk about what the beach itself looks like. When you first arrive at a typical Malibu beach, what do you see?
Okay, close your eyes. Well, don't close your eyes if you're driving, please. But imagine this. You walk down a path or some stairs, and then suddenly you step onto soft, golden sand. The sand is warm from the sun.
And it goes on and on. Sometimes the beach is wide, maybe 100 meters from where the dry sand ends to where the water begins.
And the water? The water is this incredible blue-green color. Not super clear like the Caribbean because the Pacific is colder and bigger, but still so beautiful.
The waves are really impressive at Malibu. Some parts of Malibu, especially near Surfrider Beach, have some of the best surf waves in the world.
Surfrider Beach is actually a world surfing reserve. Like, It's officially recognized as one of the best surf spots on the planet.
So cool. And even if you don't surf, I definitely don't surf. It's amazing just to watch the surfers. They make it look so easy.
It is not easy. I tried once. I fell off immediately at
How many times?
like 12 times in a row before I gave up.
Okay, surfing lesson for Julian, not a success, but watching other people surf, 10 out of 10, totally recommend.
Now, let's also talk about the cliffs and rocks. Because Malibu isn't just flat beach everywhere. In some places, there are tall cliffs that come down to the water,
Those cliffs are made of sandstone, which gives them this beautiful orange and beige color. It looks like something from a painting.
and you'll also see sea stacks. They're these huge rocks that just stand in the water like giants. The waves crash around them. It's super dramatic and photogenic.
Photographers and couples love El Matador for exactly that reason. The rocks, the waves, the golden hour light, it's gorgeous. And
And speaking of golden hour, that's the time just before sunset when everything turns orange and pink. Malibu sunsets are famous. People drive all the way from Los Angeles just to watch the sun go down over the Pacific.
it really is something else. You're watching this giant orange ball of fire slowly sink into the ocean, and the sky turns all these incredible colors: pink, purple, orange, red. And the whole beach gets quiet because everyone is just watching. And
It's one of those moments where you feel really grateful to be alive.
yes. Okay, so now everyone has a picture of Malibu in their mind. Beautiful. Now let's talk about the weather.
Ooh, yes, the weather. This is one of the biggest reasons people love Southern California, and Malibu specifically.
So let's focus on summer because that's when most people go to the beach. In Malibu, summer is roughly June, July, August, and September. Though honestly, the weather is nice almost all year.
Okay, so a typical summer day in Malibu, what can you expect?
So here's the thing: Malibu has what they call a Mediterranean climate. That means summers are warm and mostly dry, not much rain at all in summer.
Yeah, it's very rare to have rain in Malibu in July or August, like maybe once or twice in the whole summer.
So you don't have to worry about rain ruining your beach day. That's a big plus.
The temperature, let's talk numbers. In the summer, daytime temperatures are usually between 22 and 28 degrees Celsius. That's about 72 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Which is perfect. Not too hot, not too cold, just comfortable and warm. Feels like a warm hug from the sky.
I've never heard weather described as a hug before. I'm going to use that.
It's mine, patent pending. Now, there's one very interesting thing about Malibu weather that surprises many visitors.
Oh, yeah. The morning fog.
Yes, in Malibu and actually all along the Southern California coast, summer mornings are often foggy and cloudy.
Locals call it June gloom, even though it happens in other months too. The sky in the morning is gray and kind of cool, maybe 18 or 19 degrees.
And first-time visitors sometimes arrive at Malibu in the morning and think, wait, is this really the famous sunny California? It doesn't look sunny at all.
Yes, I've seen that happen to tourists. They look so confused and disappointed.
But here's the thing, you just have to wait. By late morning, usually around 11 a.m. or noon, the fog burns off.
And then suddenly, surprise, it's gorgeous. The sky turns bright blue, the sun comes out, and the whole beach lights up. It feels like someone turned on the lights.
It's actually one of my favorite things. That moment when the clouds clear and the sun comes out on the beach. Everyone cheers a little.
Internally cheers. People in California try to stay calm and cool.
True, true. Okay, so afternoon hours, maybe noon to 5 or 6 p.m. are the best time to be at the beach. That's when it's warmest and sunniest.
The water temperature is also important. The Pacific Ocean at Malibu is not super warm. Even in summer, the ocean is usually around 17 to 20 degrees Celsius. That's roughly 63 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's a little bit cold when you first go in. You go, oh, like that.
The initial jump, every single time, even when you know it's coming.
But after a minute or two, your body adjusts and it feels totally fine. Actually, really refreshing on a hot day.
One more thing about the weather, the wind. Malibu can get breezy in the afternoon, especially near the water.
This is actually nice because it keeps you from getting too hot, but it also means your hair will be everywhere. Just accept it. Beach hair is a look.
Beach hair, don't care. That's basically the California motto.
Okay, perfect. So now you know what Malibu looks like and what the weather feels like, but before you can enjoy any of it, you have to get there and be prepared. So let's talk about what to bring to the beach.
Okay, this is so practical and so important because going to the beach without the right things is not fun. I've done it before. It was a disaster.
Tell us the story, Julian.
One time I went to the beach. I didn't bring sunscreen. I thought, I have naturally darker skin. I'll be fine. Wrong. I got so sunburned that I was red for 3 days and I couldn't wear a shirt.
Oh no.
Lesson learned. Bring sunscreen. Always number one item on the list.
Okay, let's make a list. Julian, you say the item and I'll explain it. Sound good?
Let's do it. Okay, number one, sunscreen.
Sunscreen. This is a cream or lotion that you put on your skin before you go in the sun. It protects you from UV rays. You want an SPF of at least 30. The higher the number, the more protection. And you have to reapply every 2 hours, especially after swimming.
Number two, beach towel.
A beach towel. These are bigger and thicker than regular towels. You use them to dry off after swimming and also to lie on in the sand. They come in all kinds of fun colors and patterns. I have one with a giant pineapple on it.
Of course you do. Number three, beach umbrella or pop-up tent.
Oh yes, a beach umbrella is a big umbrella you stick in the sand to create shade. It's really important, especially for kids or people with sensitive skin. A pop-up tent is even better. It's a small tent that gives you more coverage from the sun. You set it up in 2 minutes.
Number four, sunglasses.
Essential. The sun reflects off the water and the sand, making it extra bright. Sunglasses protect your eyes. Also, they look cool. So, it's a win-win.
Number five, swimsuit.
Yes, this one seems obvious, but you'd be surprised. Some people forget. A swimsuit is the clothes you wear to swim. For women, it can be a one-piece or a two-piece, also called a bikini. For men, usually swim trunks or board shorts.
Number six, beach bag or backpack.
Yes, you need something to carry all this stuff. A beach bag is usually made of a material that's okay to get sandy or wet. Canvas or mesh are popular options. A mesh bag is great because sand falls right through the holes.
Clever. Number seven, water and drinks.
Super important. Being at the beach is dehydrating. The sun, the heat, the salty air, all of it takes water out of your body. Bring a big reusable water bottle and keep drinking throughout the day. You should also bring some juice, sports drinks, or sodas if you like.
We'll talk more about food and drinks in a few minutes. Number eight, a cooler or ice box.
A cooler is a special box that keeps food and drinks cold using ice. You can buy small, portable coolers that are perfect for the beach. Cold drinks on a hot day are one of life's greatest pleasures.
Fact. Hard fact. Number nine, beach chairs or a blanket.
So you have something comfortable to sit on. Beach chairs fold up and are easy to carry. They have a sling of fabric and a metal frame, and you just open them up and sit. So comfortable. Or you can use a big blanket on the sand. That works great too, especially for picnics.
Number 10, sand toys if you have kids, or honestly, even if you're an adult.
No judgment. Buckets and shovels, a frisbee, a beach ball, all of these are sand toys or beach games. We'll talk more about activities soon. Number 11, extra clothes and a change of clothes.
Right. After swimming, you're wet and sandy. It's nice to have dry clothes to change into for the drive home. Also, a light jacket or hoodie, because remember, once the sun starts going down, it gets cooler.
And number 12, and this is my personal addition, a waterproof phone case or bag.
Oh, so smart.
Water and phones are not friends, but you want to take photos and listen to music. So keep your phone in a small waterproof pouch or a waterproof case. They're not expensive and they save so much worry.
Great list. Anything else?
Actually, yes, one more thing I almost forgot, flip-flops or sandals.
Oh, yes. The sand can get really hot. Like, burn the bottom of your feet hot, especially the dry sand farther from the water. In the middle of the afternoon, that sand can be like 50 degrees Celsius or more.
So you put your sandals on for walking and then take them off when you're near the water. It's just part of beach life.
All right. So now we're packed and ready. We've got our towels, our sunscreen, our snacks. Let's talk about what we actually do when we get there.
Yes, this is so fun. Okay, I want to start by saying there is truly something for everyone at the beach. Whether you are very athletic or you just want to relax and do nothing, both are totally valid.
Absolutely. So let's start with the more active activities. Number one, obviously, swimming.
Swimming in the ocean. This is different from swimming in a pool, by the way. The ocean has waves, which makes it more exciting but also harder. And the ocean has something called a current, which means sometimes the water is slowly pulling you one way.
The most important rule for ocean swimming: don't panic if a wave knocks you down. Just go with it. Let the wave pass, then stand up or swim to the surface.
And always swim near a lifeguard station. Lifeguards are professionals who watch the water and rescue people who are in danger. At Malibu, there are lifeguards at most popular beaches. Their presence makes everything safer.
You also look for colored flags. Green flag means it's safe to swim. Yellow flag means be careful. There are some waves or currents. Red flag means it's dangerous. Don't swim. Always check the flag before you go in.
Great tip. Okay, activity number 2, surfing.
Oh, yeah. Malibu is one of the best places in the world to learn to surf. There are many surf schools on the beach. You pay for a lesson, they give you a beginner board, and an instructor teaches you the basics.
It usually takes 1 to 2 hours for the lesson. By the end, most people can stand up on the board at least once or twice, and even just doing it once is so satisfying.
It is. The feeling of riding a wave, even for 2 seconds, it's like nothing else. You understand why surfers are so passionate about it immediately.
Activity 3, bodyboarding. This is similar to surfing, but you lie on a flat foam board instead of standing up. Much easier for beginners. You can rent them right on the beach for just a few dollars.
Bodyboarding is so much fun. You just wait for a wave, kick your feet to match the wave's speed, and then you ride it into shore. Kids love it, adults love it, everyone loves it.
Activity 4, beach volleyball.
Yes, Malibu and beach volleyball go together like peanut butter and jelly. You'll find volleyball nets set up on many Malibu beaches. Sometimes you can just walk up and join a game.
Beach volleyball is slightly different from indoor volleyball. The sand makes you work harder. Running in sand is much more difficult than running on a hard floor, so it's a great workout, even if you're just playing casually.
Activity 5, Frisbee.
A classic. A frisbee is a flat, round disc about 25 centimeters across that you throw to each other. It flies through the air in this beautiful floating way because of its shape. You can play simple catch, or you can play games like Ultimate Frisbee, which is like a team sport.
It's one of those beach games that looks really easy and feels really easy, until the wind catches the frisbee and sends it flying into the ocean.
The wind is the enemy of the frisbee. Activity 6, building sandcastles.
This one is technically for kids, but honestly, come on. Adults love building sandcastles too. It's just fun. You dig in the wet sand near the water, use buckets to shape towers, draw walls around it. There's something very relaxing and creative about it.
Totally therapeutic. Building with sand uses your hands, your imagination, and requires no skill. I love it.
Activity 7, beach walks or hiking.
Yes, walking along the shore is one of the most peaceful things you can do at a beach. The waves are coming and going, the sand is soft, you're looking for shells or interesting rocks or sea glass.
And in Malibu, you can also hike up into the Santa Monica Mountains, which are right behind the beaches. There are trails with amazing ocean views. Some hikes are easy, some are more challenging, but all of them are beautiful.
Activity 8, tide pool exploring.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. Tide pools are small pools of seawater that form in the rocks when the ocean tide goes down, and inside them, you can find all kinds of sea life: sea anemones, starfish, tiny crabs, sea snails, small fish.
It's like a natural aquarium. You just crouch down and look into the pool. You have to be careful not to step on anything and not to touch too much. These are real animals in their home.
There are good tide pools near Point Doom in Malibu. It's worth looking up the low tide times before you go, because that's when the pools are most visible.
Activity 9, kayaking and paddleboarding.
Yes. In calmer areas, you can rent a kayak or a stand up paddleboard. which people call a SUP. You paddle along the surface of the ocean, which gives you a completely different view. You're on the water, not just next to it.
It's so peaceful and also a great arm workout. You look very cool doing it, I'll say that.
Activity 10, just relaxing, doing nothing, lying in the sun.
The most underrated beach activity. You put down your towel, you put on your sunglasses, you lie back, you feel the warm sun on your skin, you hear the waves, and you just breathe.
There is a name for this feeling, actually. In English, we sometimes say zoning out, when your brain just turns off and you exist in the moment.
The beach is the perfect place to zone out. No emails, no homework, no stress, just sun, sand, and waves.
And speaking of pure pleasure, let's talk about food. Olivia, I know this is your favorite part.
It is my favorite part. Okay, let's talk about beach food.
All right, let's eat. Beach food has its own special category, I think. Like, certain foods just taste better at the beach. Maybe it's the fresh air, maybe it's being hungry from swimming, I don't know.
Science actually supports this, sort of. Exercise and fresh air make you hungrier and heighten your senses. So, food really does taste better after you've been active outside.
I believe it. Okay, let's talk about the foods you would typically find at a Malibu beach day. We'll start with the classic grilling.
A beach barbecue. Many beaches in Malibu and Southern California have public barbecue grills that anyone can use. You just bring your own charcoal and food.
And the most popular things to grill at the beach.
Number 1, hamburgers. A hamburger is a cooked beef patty inside a round bun, a soft bread roll. You add ketchup, mustard, lettuce, tomato, cheese, onions, whatever you like. There's nothing better than a fresh burger off the grill at the beach.
Smell that. I can literally smell it just from talking about it.
Same. Number 2, hot dogs, simpler than a burger, a long sausage in a long bun, classic, quick, delicious. You can add ketchup, mustard, relish, or cheese.
Hot dogs are the quintessential American beach and picnic food. If you've never had one, a beach barbecue is the place to try it.
Number 3, corn on the cob. You put the whole ear of corn on the grill, turn it until it's slightly charred on the outside, then spread butter on it and maybe some salt. It's so sweet and smoky and wonderful.
You can also do a Mexican-inspired version called elote. You put mayonnaise, cheese, lime juice, and chili powder on the corn. Mind blown.
Elote is incredible. Number 4, grilled vegetables and kebabs. You put bell peppers, zucchini, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes on a skewer and grill them. Healthy, colorful, delicious.
Now let's talk about non-grilled foods, snacks, and things you bring from home or buy at a food stand.
Yes. First, chips and guacamole. In Southern California, avocados grow everywhere. Guacamole is incredibly popular here. You scoop it up with tortilla chips. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So good.
Second, sandwiches. Easy to make at home and carry to the beach. Turkey and cheese or tuna salad or veggie sandwiches, wrapped up in foil to keep them fresh.
Third, fruit. Fresh fruit is one of the best beach snacks. Watermelon is the number 1 beach fruit, I think. It's cold, sweet, refreshing, and mostly water, so it keeps you hydrated.
Watermelon and beach. Name a more iconic duo.
I cannot. You also see people eating grapes, strawberries, cut mango, all sweet, juicy, light fruits that feel perfect in the heat.
Now, drinks. What are people drinking?
Water, first and foremost. You can also bring lemonade, which is cold water with lemon juice and sugar, or iced tea. These are very classic American summer drinks.
For adults, many people bring cold beer or wine to the beach. Now, we should mention that the rules for alcohol vary by beach. Some beaches in Malibu allow it, others don't. Always check the rules first.
Good point. And for everyone, if you visit Malibu, you don't have to cook everything yourself. There are actually some amazing restaurants and food stands near the beach.
Oh, yes, this is exciting. So, there's a whole section of restaurants and cafes along the Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu. Some of them are very fancy and expensive. Celebrities eat there, but others are casual and affordable.
Some famous and popular options near Malibu include Nobu Malibu, which is a very upscale Japanese restaurant. You might see famous actors there. It sits right on the water. Gorgeous views.
But for something more casual, you can find fish tacos. This is a Southern California specialty. Grilled or fried fish, usually mahi mahi or cod, inside a small corn tortilla, topped with shredded cabbage, sour cream or white sauce, salsa, and lime.
Fish tacos are one of my favorite foods ever. They taste like California. Fresh, light, a little tangy, a little spicy.
And finally, ice cream. Because no beach day is complete without ice cream. In Malibu, you'll find ice cream trucks, small stands, and shops. Popular flavors include vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and California specialties like salted caramel and mango sorbet.
Eating an ice cream cone while walking along the beach with the sun on your face. That's summer. That's life.
Okay, we've talked about so much fun stuff, but we want to be responsible too. So let's spend a few minutes on beach safety and etiquette.
Starting with safety. Julian, you want to lead this?
Sure. Okay, beach safety rule number one: swim near lifeguards. We mentioned this before, but it's so important. Lifeguards are on duty at popular Malibu beaches, especially in summer. Don't swim in areas where there's no supervision.
Rule 2. Understand rip currents. A rip current is when water flows quickly away from shore in a narrow channel. They happen when waves push too much water toward the beach and it has to escape. Rip currents are the #1 cause of drowning in the ocean worldwide.
If you get caught in a rip current, the most important thing is don't panic and don't fight it. Don't try to swim directly back to shore, you'll get exhausted. Instead, swim parallel to the shore until you're out of the current, then swim back in.
Rule 3. Sun safety. Don't just put on sunscreen once and forget about it. Reapply every 2 hours and more often if you're swimming. Also, try to sit in the shade during the peak hours of 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. when the sun is strongest.
Rule 4: stay hydrated. Drink water constantly, even if you're not thirsty. Dehydration happens fast at the beach, and you often don't notice it until you have a headache or feel dizzy.
Rule 5. Respect the water conditions. If the waves are big and the flags are red, stay out of the water. The ocean is powerful and unpredictable. It's not worth the risk just to say you went in.
Now, let's talk about etiquette. How to be a good, respectful beach guest.
#1. Don't litter. This is so important. Beaches are beautiful because people take care of them. Always bring a trash bag and take your garbage with you when you leave. Or use the public trash cans on the beach.
And if you see litter that someone else left, pick it up. It takes 1 second and it makes a difference.
#2. Give people their space. If the beach is busy, don't set up right next to someone who is already spread out. Try to find a spot with some room around it.
Number 3, keep your music at a reasonable volume. Many people bring Bluetooth speakers to the beach. That's totally fine. Music adds to the atmosphere, but you don't need it so loud that people 50 meters away can hear every word of your song.
#4. If you have a dog, many beaches allow dogs, especially early in the morning, clean up after them. Always, no excuses.
Number 5, be careful where you shake your towel. If you're drying off and you shake sand everywhere and it lands on someone else's lunch or towel, not cool. Go somewhere away from people before you shake out your towel.
Little things like these make the beach better for everyone. It's all about sharing the space kindly.
Before we wrap up, we have a fun section: interesting facts about Malibu and California beach culture.
Yes. Did you know that Malibu is home to more than 100 celebrities? Famous actors, musicians, athletes, many of them have houses right on the beach in Malibu.
You might be walking on the sand and look up and see a giant, beautiful house built right into the cliff. Many of those are celebrity homes.
In fact, the area where many of those homes are located is sometimes called the Malibu Colony or the Malibu Road neighborhood. It's very exclusive.
Did you know Malibu also has a famous pier? The Malibu Pier has been there since 1905, more than 100 years. You can walk out on it, do some fishing, and enjoy amazing views of the coastline.
Now let's talk about beach culture in Southern California more generally. There's this concept called Cali vibes or beach culture. It's an attitude as much as a lifestyle.
Southern California beach culture is laid back. People are friendly, but also give each other a lot of space. Nobody rushes. Time slows down at the beach.
The culture values being outdoors, being active, eating fresh food, and just enjoying life. It has influenced fashion, music, and language all over the world.
Like the word stoked, that means very excited, very happy. Surfer slang that became part of everyday language.
Dude, another one. Surfers and beach people made dude popular as a way to address anyone, male or female. Now the whole world uses it.
Gnarly, meaning impressive, crazy, intense. That wave was gnarly. Originally surfer talk, now used everywhere.
Beach culture in California has also shaped the music world. Bands like the Beach Boys in the 1960s created a whole style of music called surf rock or California sound, cheerful, harmony-driven music about beaches, cars, and summer love.
And even today, a huge part of pop music, hip hop, and R&B comes from Los Angeles, which is deeply connected to beach and surf culture.
It's also important to mention the environmental consciousness at Malibu. Many locals and visitors are very passionate about keeping the ocean clean. There are regular beach cleanup events, and many restaurants have stopped using plastic straws to protect sea animals.
The ocean is home to dolphins, sea otters, seals, whales. You can sometimes spot them from the shore at Malibu, and of course, thousands of kinds of fish and seabirds.
When you visit Malibu, you really feel like you are part of something bigger. The ocean is ancient and vast, and standing in front of it reminds you how big the world is.
Okay, final section before our wrap up. Quick tips and recommendations if you ever visit Malibu.
Tip number 1, go early or go late. Malibu is very popular. In summer, the beaches can get crowded by 11 a.m. If you go early, like 8 or 9 a.m., you get the beach almost to yourself. Or go in the late afternoon when some people are leaving, you get the beautiful golden hour light too.
Tip 2, park early and strategically. Parking at Malibu beaches fills up fast on summer weekends. Some beaches charge a parking fee around $10 to $20. Arrive early to get a spot, or check if you can park along the PCH and walk.
Tip 3, bring cash. Some food trucks and stands only accept cash. A small amount, maybe $20 to $40, is useful to have.
Tip 4, respect the wildlife. If you see a seal or sea lion resting on the beach, give it lots of space. They are wild animals and they bite if they feel threatened. Just enjoy watching from a distance.
Tip 5, stay for sunset. Even if you're tired and ready to go home, stay until the sun goes down. Malibu sunsets are world class. You won't regret it.
Tip 6, explore beyond the sand. Don't just stay on the beach. Walk up to the bluffs, explore a tide pool, grab a meal at a restaurant on PCH. Malibu has so much more than just beach sand.
And tip 7, just be present. Put your phone down sometimes. Listen to the waves, feel the sun, breathe the salt air. These are the moments you remember.
The beach has a way of making everything feel okay. Whatever is stressing you out, whatever problems you have, when you stand in front of the ocean, they all feel smaller.
Beautifully said, Julian.
Okay, everyone, we have officially had our virtual day at Malibu Beach.
We talked about what Malibu looks like, the beautiful golden sand and the dramatic cliffs and sea stacks. We talked about the wonderful Mediterranean weather, warm, sunny afternoons, those mysterious morning fogs that burn off by midday.
We made our beach packing list: sunscreen, towels, cooler, sandals, all the essentials. We talked about all the amazing things to do: surfing, swimming, volleyball, tide pool exploring, sandcastles, and just lying there doing absolutely nothing.
We talked about the incredible food, hamburgers and hot dogs off the grill, fresh guacamole and chips, fish tacos, cold watermelon, and ice cream cones in the sunshine.
We talked about safety in the water, how to be a respectful beach visitor, and some fun facts about Malibu's celebrity history and its influence on global culture.
And we gave you our top tips for visiting Malibu: go early, bring cash, stay for the sunset.
I hope this episode made you feel like you were right there with us. Even if you're in a cold place right now, maybe it's winter, maybe it's raining. I hope Malibu Beach felt real and warm and wonderful.
And I hope for our wonderful English learning listeners that your vocabulary grew a little bit today. We covered so many great words: sunscreen, dehydrated, tide pool, rip current, quintessential, laid back, and so many more.
Here's a little challenge for our listeners. Pick 3 new words from today's episode and try to use them in a sentence this week. Tell a friend, write in your journal, whatever works for you. The best way to remember vocabulary is to use it.
Love that challenge. Okay, before we go, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you spending time with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, share it with someone who is also learning English. The best gift you can give another learner is a good resource.
And if you have requests for topics you want us to cover, other places in California, American holidays, food, slang, anything, send us a message. We are here for you.
Until next time, stay curious, keep listening, keep practicing.
And if you ever make it to Malibu, say hi to the ocean for us.
See you next time on Sun, Sand, and Waves.